This just really covers the market location, who your customer is going to be. I sell a lot of products in America, so I deal in dollars all the time. If you want to use British or Euros, that's your obviously your British market. Recurring billing. Another thing I'm setting up in a couple of weeks is a membership site where people are going to come in, have access to thousands and thousands of dollars worth of content. I'm going to charge them $10 a month just to get access to the content. So they'll be charged on a recurring billing, and every month automatically they'll be charged 10, 10, 10, 10. Have to excuse me, I'm on my brow. Well, I'm going to go into each of the details of speciality, promotion. Now, there are many ways to get in front of your customer. One thing that people do, they make a mistake when they set up a business online, is they buy a job lot of junk and then they try to find people to sell it to. But the actual key to making money online is that you get in front of the right crowd first of all. This tool is one of the best tools you'll ever find on the internet. It's a Google product. It's free. It's called Keyword External. If you have an idea for a business, you tap in the main area that you want to cover. In this instance, I'll put weight loss. This will tell you exactly how many people a month are searching and putting into Google the particular keyword. So for instance, last month, over the world, 7.5 million people typed in the word weight loss. So you can say to yourself, well, that seems to be a really good, massive market I could look to work in. Unfortunately, you'll find that there's other people who are obviously servicing that market, and therefore you're going to find there's a lot of people competing with you. Have you ever seen on the Google, when you go to Google search, on the right hand side, you'll see, if I can put it in here, you look on the right hand side, these are called pay-per-click campaigns. These are normal organic searches, which means these people have put enough information in their websites to then show how relevant they are to a particular topic. But these ones, people actually are paying for, and they're paying X amount of pounds to rise in the ranks so they can actually be more prominent. So if you look, for the person to be there, well, number one, lose a stone in a month. They're paying £1.90 per click to appear here. So if you were to click on there now, that's cost them £1.90. Now if their product is rubbish, you will leave and you won't even care what they're talking about, but they'll still have to pay that £1.90. So what people have to do is make sure that when they're paying to appear in a certain area, they need to know that their content is good enough that they're going to get X amount of sales. Now there's different methods to promote your products. We just saw a Google search. And on the key to why you promote online is not really just to sell, but to build a list. If you build a list of people who are looking for a specific thing, even if they don't buy on the first day, you have the ability to mail back to them maybe a couple of days later and say, hi, I noticed you came to my website. I'm not too sure what you wanted to find out, but if you want, fill in this form, tell me exactly what you're looking for, and I might be able to help you. It's more expensive to, first of all, promote to somebody every time brand new, but if you've already got them in your database, you can constantly go back to them free of charge and ask them questions specific to what you want to do and what you want to sell. That's important to list building. I don't know if you've ever gone online and looked for a specific topic that you're interested in, but you'll find articles are very popular. If somebody wants to know about a specific thing, they'll tend to go on somewhere like Easy Articles and various other article directories and find out more about something before they decide to buy. So if you're selling online, you know people are looking for information. Rather than just seeing a banner saying buy this, $3.99, $8.99, talk about the subject, talk about their problems, talk about why they're looking for this particular product. If they get to know you and understand where you're coming from and you enjoy what you're saying, they've got more chance to buy. We just talked about pay-per-click advertising. This is what we just said, where to actually appear somewhere, you pay to be found on the search network. Now the search network is what you're familiar with, Google search. But Google have a content network. For instance, if I go to this page here, let's try this one. You look at that page, you see if they're answering your questions. But occasionally, there you go, look on this site, you see this called Ads by Google? This is what they call a content network. Someone has paid to say, I don't want to appear in a normal search, in Google's normal search, I want to appear on a page that is specific to my topic. So these are what they call AdWords ads. And you can always appear on any site you want. So rather than just stick your ads all over the world in any place, any shops, windows, or on any crappy website, you can actually say, I only want to show on a site that has something to do with my product. Blog commenting, that's another way of getting backlinks to your website. To show up in a search engine, you need to show that you're relevant and that people are interested in what you've got to say. So one of the tricks is to go to various blogs, again, in the theme or industry that you're into. And if they're talking about a specific thing, in this case weight loss, you might type in, oh, that's a fantastic idea. Do you know, I never knew that I could actually lose that much weight in that time using your method. I really appreciate what you said here, and I want to know more. And then you'll put your link to your product or website in the blog comments. That way you get more and more backlinks, you show more relevance, and then the Google search engines like you, and then you raise up the ranks. Press release. Press release is basically writing a newsworthy story about your business. So you could say, I'm doing something very altruistic, I'm helping people in the area who may be having trouble with weight loss, I'm set up a workshop, and I'm doing it for free, so I really want to help people come in. And if it's more newsworthy and it doesn't look like an ad, then papers will print the story, which again gets you more profile, more people coming to your website. Social media, creating high visibility through relationships. Now you're familiar with Facebook, I'm sure, and MySpace and all these other social mediums. These are where people build relationships to create high visibility. People think you just use it to say, hi, what are you doing? Why I say, you know, what are we doing today? I just had a biscuit, I just had a cup of coffee. But other people actually saying things like, I know you're helpful, I know you need some help, I know you're interested in, again, weight loss. I tried this thing the other day, it really works, check it out. And then they'll go because you, as a social member, have said something to them that they feel comfortable with. And they trust you and they trust your word.